What's going on, guys? It's Jackson Mixed It back again, mixing up your algorithm. And today, well, I got a super chill, relaxing video where I want to break down a new-ish, fairly new. I don't know when it came out exactly. We can find out together if you'd like, but this is going to be super chill. We're just going to break down this plugin that I frankly have no idea anything about, but I do know I love this brand, Relab. This plugin is Maselec MLA-4, and this is a 3-band compressor expander, but it's the Maselec MLA-4. I guess it's got this because of these filters down here. This confuses me down here on this left side. I cannot lie about that at all. And then I also frankly have never used any Maselec stuff. I have minimal knowledge about this thing, and I literally just used it 10 minutes before this video just to make sure I didn't waste our time together. I started reading this just to figure out, do I want to make a video on this? So this company, Relab, shout out Relab. I mean, their stuff is just, they don't have that much stuff out, but the stuff they do have out is just mind-blowing. So check this out. The Maselec MLA-4 tri-band compressor / expander is the first and only officially endorsed software recreation of the legendary hardware unit, developed in direct collaboration with Leaf Masses. Sorry if I butchered your name, Leaf. Goodness, there's a high chance I look like a complete moron right now, but this is reality, okay? I'm not making videos for the absolute genius audio engineers out there who know absolutely everything. So if you're one of those guys and this is going to irritate you, you don't have to be here. But if you're just trying to grow a little bit in your understanding of what the heck is going on, what steps can you take to make your music sound a little bit better, then I believe you found the right place. Designed for mixing, mastering, and stem processing, the MLA-4 delivers natural musical dynamic shaping with precise multi-band control, now enhanced with modern workflow features only possible in software. Effortless dynamic shaping without tonal shifts. Okay, I like that. Auto spectral balance preserves mix integrity while managing dynamics. So that's pretty cool. I guess it's super transparent. Okay, now we're getting analog warmth next. Okay, this is confusing me officially. Analog warmth and depth, exactly where you want it. Per band, THD control lets you add harmonic coloration selectively. That's fire. That is fire. Okay, that makes me happy. This is getting very interesting to me. Multi-band compression was something I really struggled with for a long time because frankly, I didn't really even understand compression that much. And then people are telling me, you got to start using multi-band compression. I'm like, oh, bet. I'm going to do that. Little did they know, I had no idea what they're talking about. I remember one time I reached out to this super skilled, just incredible musician in a huge Christian band. I asked him, I'm like, dude, I need some help figuring out how to master and stuff. He's like, dude, you got to try multi-band limiting. And I was like, yeah. I'm gonna give that a try. Sorry if you hear background noise. The window is actually open right there. I got the curtains closed though. And then check out this super wide camera shot. That's crazy. Shout out Ife for letting me borrow his camera. Well, I just kind of took it, but that's okay. I'm trying out all this different stuff, and I'm just happy you guys are here for the journey of this growth, and hopefully you can grow alongside me. This is actually interesting, and don't worry, we're gonna put this thing to the test. Because of the way it's set up, it can really help you deploy just your ears. You still get meters on the right side of it, but I'm wondering, is this a great option to push yourself in this direction? I don't know. It is pretty expensive, $199, but it's backed by a 30-day zero risk money back guarantee. Like, thank you, Relab. Why do no other plugin companies do that? They all make sure to let you know you are not going to get your money back no matter what happens. So shout out to these guys because it's software. They can always shut down the license, always cut you off. And frankly, it costs them nothing for you to have a copy. So I really appreciate that. And the way Relab is working like directly with, these original creators and with just all these awesome people to create just the best stuff they can. And they're not just dumping out huge libraries of plugins. Most multi-band compressors create more issues than they solve, introducing phase distortion, transient smearing, and tonal imbalance. That's interesting because that's something I feel like I always struggled with without knowing that's what I was struggling with when it came to multi-band compression. Although multi-band processing is nothing new, the ability to compress and expand each band both independently and interactively unlocks creative control rarely found in a single processor. That's interesting because when I played with it for literally 5 minutes, because like I said, I did not really dive into this thing. This is a first look. I didn't see the ability to both expand and compress at the same time, but you can see it right here. That's what's happening. So whenever this meter's going down this way, you're compressing, and when it's coming up in the blue, you are expanding. The MLA-4 delivers pure, effortless dynamic control so you can focus on the music, which, if you watch, I think, my last video, you should go check it out. I worked really hard on it. It's about the mindset shift no one talks about as far as mixing. Everyone's super zoomed in on the technical, how to do this, how to do that. And I want to just put a video out there about the perspective of what the heck we're doing when it comes to mixing, and to stop picking up plugins and start picking up a vision. The real magic happens in the in-between modes, where low frequencies can shape mid and high band compression and expansion, maintaining clarity without overcorrecting dynamics. Heavy compression or expansion in one band can throw off the balance of your mix. Very true, forcing you to compensate manually. The MLA-4's auto spectral balance eliminates this problem by intelligently applying independent gain compensation to the low, mid, and high bands. That'll be fun to try. And with auto level also at your disposal, you can choose whether to preserve the mix's tonal balance or reshape it to fit your creative decision. The result? Compression that works invisibly, sculpting dynamics without unintentional tonal shifts. Per band soloing allows you to isolate lows, mids, or highs to hear exactly how compression or expansion is affecting each frequency range. So I'm just using this on my mix bus. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Using it on my mix bus so we can just feel and feel and feel. Linked lows to mids. Oh, it matches it. So like, for example, lows to mids. Now the mid band is going to just have the exact same compression or expansion settings as the low band. That's what I'm gathering from that. Okay. Oh, yeah, so these are independent. So this is bandpass filters. So my lows, I can adjust my lows, right? So now my lows are like up to 800. And my mids are from 800 to 3K. 3K's from 3K to 20, whatever. Let's keep our low band 200 down, our high band 6K up. Let's leave this off for right now. Like, actually reading that helps so much. So many times I just buy a plugin just because I've seen people use it and I'm just trying to get in there and go. Let's just use it. That actually helped. Like, I feel like I get where it's going. And I feel bad that I'm not familiar with the original thing, the renowned name. I'm sorry. That's all I have to say. There's like no, it doesn't sound like there's any default tone curve. I need to get that one plugin doctor, so that way we can see if by just engaging the plugin if there's a tone curve that happens. So all these come default with the harmonics engaged. It's really grabbing it. And this is super cool. These meters, which I think are the coolest meters ever, remind me of Dangerous Music stuff. They have the coolest meters in my opinion. Seeing them in real life is like just, it's like seeing the Mona Lisa, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we all like our stuff to look as pretty as it sounds. All right, let's keep compressing this low end. And look at this. So your makeup gain, you only get, obviously you have a grand overarching makeup gain over here, but we get this little pop. You only get up to 2.5 dBs up or down. It's a really cool thing to, you know, just in case you're over compressing, you can't bring that level back up past in just the band. So that's seems like it's a pretty neat way to avoid over compressing. And by the way, when you turn your ratio to the left, you're compressing, and when you turn it to the right, you're expanding. So it's clamping down on that low end, and it's kind of making me feel like the track is soulless. Let's add the harmonics in on the low end real quick. Okay, I like the harmonics and I like this band all the way down at 100. Interesting. And you can only go up to a 6 ratio, which is crazy. So far, I'm totally voting that this is a great option to learn multi-band compression and utilize it in a safe way. And then I think once I go through each of these, then we'll hit this spectral balance. Interesting. I ended up setting my attack a little bit slower to let more of that pop through, and then the release is as fast as it can go just to let it all back up as quick as possible. I kind of felt like it was choking it out at first. It's cool. It sounds great. I'm just trying to decide in my head, is that a flavor I want for this song? We got to get that high end dialed in, and I'm already starting to assume that I'm not going to want to expand the high end. What we'll do is flip these all into expansion after we do all this compression. I don't know. This is really happening right now. Right now. On to the high end. Let's just throw it in compression mode. Keep it at a 2 ratio. Leave that there. I want the attack really fast, and I'm going to just push the release that way. Now, what is that? And why is that only in there? Applies a high frequency boost in the side chain for more sensitive high frequency compression or expansive. Let's put this in. All right, so it's actually pulling up some cool information that I really like. So listen for this, listen for this. It's like a, I'm gonna go like this whenever it does that thing that it be doing. I could have totally soloed it and shown it to you in a way easier way. There it was. Let's turn the plugin on and off with what we've done and see if it's amazing or fugazi. Stamp of approval. I actually really like what it did to the mid range. And now after doing this, I really see its place in an arsenal like mine where I have something so versatile and transparent like Pro MB. I can't say for sure all the words that I want to say because I gotta take some time to think about it. All right, let's quickly flip all of these into expansion mode and see what the heck is going on. I'm scared right now. I don't know why. So I'm kind of clipping everything in the world right there, but I'm really interested in what's happening. So you can hear it's moving a little strange, and that's fine. I'm just really trying to push into these things and see what the heck's happening. I did engage the spectral balance, which is cool. I don't want to keep you guys here too long. This is super interesting, and I want to spend some more time with it. And if you'd like a more in-depth video on this plugin, let me know, and I'll come back in a little while once I feel like I've got my head fully wrapped around it. But so far, for understanding this, for understanding multi-band compression and just musical shaping on the mix bus especially, it's powerful. I didn't even get to the sidechain link thing. Shout out to Relab for always making fire stuff. Let me know what plugin you want to see me break down and figure out on the spot. I'm wondering if that's a unique, cool way for me to explain things and for you guys to follow along and watch in real time me realize things. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out, just like you're trying to figure out mixing, just like I'm trying to figure out mixing, and we're going to be trying to figure out mixing for the rest of our lives. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys go check out my 2 latest videos. And on that note, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.